going live. We're live. We're live. We're live. Hello. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. So it is 3 minutes to 10. So if you're watching this later on, you can fast forward the first 3 minutes because it is only 9:57 at the moment. Okay. So I just thought I'd come on now and give you all a chance to get yourself ready. Know that you've tuned into the right spot because this is live on the 24th of May at 9:57, 9:58. All right, so good morning, good morning. Hope you're all right today. Hope you've had a good weekend. I know apparently the weather is getting better. I mean, you think by the law of averages, it's got to get better, hasn't it? So I'm hearing that and reading that from next weekend, we're going to have a spell of dry weather, which will be lovely, lovely, just sort of ready for the bank holiday and half term. So good. All right, so we've got another minute or so. Make sure you've got a drink handy. This is a 30-minute workout. If you haven't joined us before, I'm Sarah and I'm from Age UK Oxfordshire, and this is a sort of a Generation Games inspired workout. It tends to be for our people that come to our classes, but people who don't come to our classes are incredibly welcome. This is for you. This is a 30-minute workout. It's aimed at people who want to improve their strength and their balance. And just sort of do a 30-minute workout to start your week. All right. So I thought today I would do less huff and puff and more targeted strength and balance. All right, so just slightly different, and I wanted to spend a bit longer stretching because, to be honest with you, I'm always like sort of slightly rushing the stretches at the end. So I thought I'd give myself enough time to do, a bit more stretching at the end because it's so good for our range of movement and so good for our muscles and our posture, which is in turn good for our balance. So it's all good. All right, so here we go. It's 10 o'clock. Are you ready? Are you steady? So grab your support if you need a support. See how you're feeling today. All right, bring our feet into hip width apart, and we've got to start with a march. All right, so you can do this sitting down. That is absolutely fine. You're going to do a chair march. You can be behind the chair, or you can have hold of a support, something like that. Whatever you feel, works for you. All right, so I'll give you the options. But what we need to do is get our feet marching. All right, good. And see how you feel. See how you're feeling today in your posture. See how you're feeling in your balance. Just take the precautions if you need them. Sit down if you need to. Hold on if you need to. Whatever suits you is perfect, all right? Whatever suits you. The fact that you are doing it with me is absolutely brilliant. Good, and it makes me feel much happier knowing I'm not just on my own in my garage. All right, everybody. So usual thing, we need to warm up these joints and get through this sort of range of movement of them. So hold our feet still. Take them wide unless you're sitting in the chair. Take the lock off your knees, arms down by our side, and let's do a shoulder shrug. Up and down, and up and down. Well, so this is our usual way we start, isn't it? Just working through the joints. That's it. You know the drill. It's good for our shoulders. Good. You can stop there and let's roll the shoulders backwards. Ready? So a nice big roll through those shoulders. So it's a good exaggerated move. Yeah, that's great. That's great. So it's good for our shoulders. See how they're feeling today. Good. And just exaggerate that movement of lifting the chest. Good. So get that lovely proud movement there. Lift the chest up. Good. Let's do one more. Excellent. All right, let's stop. Let's bring our feet back to hip width apart and off you go with a march again. All right, great. So you're looking forwards, swinging those arms as much as you can. They can be holding on. Good. And that is fine. And it's exactly the same in the chair. Remember, these do work well in the chair. That's good. So if you feel like you want to sit down, that is fine. It doesn't make it easier. It just makes it less of a balance challenge, doesn't it? All right, good. So just warming up, just getting that pulse rate raised just a little bit, getting a little bit of warmth so the body just moves a bit more easily. Good. All right, let's hold our feet still. Let's take them wide again. That's great. To take the lock off the knees, arms down by our side, shoulders back and down, lift the chest up, and off we go, side to side. All right, this is good. So you're leaning in a straight line. Good, working down the leg and back up to the middle. So again, take your time. You don't have to go at my speed. It can be faster if you want. That's good. But just make sure you're going through that range of movement. Sliding down, lifting up. It is really, really good for our spines, all right? And make sure you lean in a straight line. Keep your shoulders back. Good. All right. Stop there. Brilliant. Take the lock off the knees so they're quite sort of spongy and springy. All right, good. Let's take both arms in front at shoulder height. Now, imagine you're pulling back like an arrow or something, and you pull back on that right elbow and then look over the right shoulder and then come back to the middle. And then do the same on the other side. So you look over that shoulder and come back to the middle. So can you see me all right? I'm just trying to twist my rib cage. All right, so it's the rib cage that's twisting. Come back to the middle, and the arm in front is trying to encourage our hips to stay facing forwards. Yeah? So you're just trying to get that rib cage to twist. Try and get that thoracic part of the spine and the ribs to move. One more time each side. Good. And then the other side. All right, and then let's lower down these arms. Good. Put our hands on our hips and give them a circle round. So do what you can there in the chair, moving through those hips. Good. Oh gosh, I can feel mine cracking. I can hear mine cracking. And I know it's got to be me because I can't hear you. All right, then let's go around the other way. Off you go. So just trying to, that's it. Yeah, loosen off those hips. Yeah, good. Good. All right, yes, I'm starting to feel like I'm warming up a bit now. Yeah, good. Getting a bit more into it. Yeah, lovely stuff. Well done. Come on, back into the middle here. Let's do another twist. Let's take an arm in front and an arm behind. I like this one. Arm in front and arm behind. And what we're doing here is getting a bit more of a twist through the spine. So keep your arms nice and sort of soft and floppy. That's it. And just go as far round as suits your spine today, all right? That's it. Nice low arms. Good. You can shift your weight slightly if you want to. Yeah, if that feels all right for you, or just keep it central. So, you know, do what suits you and your spine. So you're just warming it through. Very nice. Lovely. And then you just start feeling, yeah, okay, I'm into it now. Yeah, I'm into it now. This is okay. This is fine. Hold your body still. Come back into the middle and march again. Now, can you feel that your spine has got that bit more of a twist in it as you march? Is that natural twist? Good. And we want to keep that twist. Yeah, that's right. You want to keep that kind of natural twist through your spine. Good. Yeah, that's why we're doing it. Yeah, that's great. That is great. All right, let's do a little bit for our knees and ankles. You might want to hold on to something here as you bring your heel up towards your bottom. That's good, because I don't want this to be a balance challenge. I want it to be warming through your knee joint. All right, so choose what suits you. You know, we're still warming up. That's it. Yeah, good. Great stuff. And remember, you can go at my speed or slower or faster. All right, just trying to warm up through our knees. Good. All right, we'll do a heel and a toe next. So slow your feet down, come onto one foot and do a heel and a toe on one leg there. Now, you can hold on, you can put your hands on your hips, or if you're feeling really like you want to challenge your balance, you can do an alternate bicep curl. How about that? See how you're feeling today. One more. Great. And then you can stop. Shift your weight over onto the other leg. Hold something if you need to. See how you feel. And it's heel and toe again. All right. Lovely. Good. So if you've got those hands on the hips, let's lift tall. Let's keep thinking about our posture. So it's lovely and upright. Looking forwards. That's good. That's good. That's quite a challenge when something's going on down there and you're looking forward. All right, good. One more. Lovely. And then you can stop, come back so your weight's even again. That feels better, doesn't it? And march again, off you go. Okay, great. Right, last bit of your warm-up. I want to mobilize the neck. All right, so you can keep your feet going, or you can bring them to a stop as you look one way, come back to the middle, look the other way, come back to the middle. Do that again. Look one way, come back to the middle. Feel free to stop your feet if you need to. Look the other way, come back to the middle. One more time, off you go. Look and center and look and center. Very nice. Okay, everybody, let's get this march just a little bit bigger. Let's lift up the chest and be nice and proud. Good, and really sort of good balance. Yes, lovely. All right, everybody, well done. Well done, well done, well done. Okay, so I want you to slow your feet down. Yes, I thought so. I did write it down just to make sure I knew exactly what I was doing. Right, we're starting with squats. So this is really good for big muscles in our thighs and big muscles in our bottom. So squats. Now, you can hold on to something if you like. I want feet hip width apart, lift up tall, chest lifted here. Try to get your legs so they are straight and your hips pushed forward. Squat, ready? I want you to go down, 2, 3, 4, and lift. 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3, 4, and lift. Okay, so now keep going. We're going at a fairly slow speed. We're thinking about weight through our heels. And then on the way up, we're thinking about pushing hips forwards and extending through the legs. And again, so you're going down, 2, 3, 4, and lift. Now, you may not be holding on. If you're not holding on, pop your hands over onto your shoulders. Try that. Because when you get to the top, I want you to stand tall. So get those elbows to come a bit higher. So you go down, 2, 3, 4, and lift. All right, now you're going to do 2 more. Ready? Down. Good. And lift. Make sure you've extended, extend, extend, stand up all the way. Good. Don't forget that last bit. 1 more. 1 more. Weight through those heels. Great stuff. All right, now lift, lift, lift. Hips. Look at them. They come forwards. Excellent. Excellent. Have a breather. So give your feet and arms a little bit of a wiggle, or if you want to march here, that's fine. We're getting ready for exercise number 2. I'm going to take this a bit closer to me. All right. Oh, yeah. Now, this is a new one. Okay. I want you to see how you feel. This is about trying to work our hip flexors and our rotating muscle here. So, watch, 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 watch. I'm going to lift the knee. I'm going to take it out to the side. I'm going to bring it back in. Okay? Right. So, hold something if you need to. Put your weight on one leg. Because for now, we're going to do 5 on one leg. Okay, ready? So this could be exactly the same in the chair. Right, now I want you to lift the knee so the knee comes out in front. Now, how far out to the side can you take it? Come back to the middle, bring it down, stand up. Okay, so weight shift, lift, side, in, down, stand up. All right, so it's lift, out. Now then, if you have hip replacement, that movement I know can be tricky. So just go out as far as you can. Now I am going quite wide because I just want you to show, I want you to see the range of movement. All right, but I want you to go out as wide as you can. Is your hip clicking? Mine is. It's fine. It's fine. It's just air. There, and down and rest. Ooh, okay. All right. So we're going to do the other side. So hold on again if you need to. I'm going to just, well, actually, I'm not on this side. So I'm going to imagine that I am. So ready? Put your weight on that one leg. Lift the knee. Now see how you feel. All right, so you've lifted it. That's hard in itself. How far out can you take it? I think I need to hold on. Come back to the middle and put it down. All right, so here we go again. Ready? So we're going lift. Actually, you might see it a bit better. Out to the side. Back to the middle, put it down, stand up. So you've got to sort of shift the weight, lift the knee, take it out, back to the middle, put it down. Now you've got 2 more to go. Ready? So you go lift, take it out, back to the middle, put it down. Now 1 more time. Ready? You go lift, take it out, whoa, back to the middle, put it down, and have a breather. Good. All right. Now then, we're going back on to sort of a balance with 2 feet on the ground. So I want you to narrow your base of support. So we're going to go weight on one leg, take 1 foot around so the heel is in front of the toe. All right, so you're on this tightrope. I'm just turning to the side. All right, so you're on this tightrope. Now, think about weight through both feet. All right, so not on the back and not on the front, through both of them. Good. Stand tall. Now I want you to really think. Lengthen through the hip flexors. Lengthen through the front there. Pull your tummy in. Lift the chest. How's that support? Are you holding on? Holding on with one hand maybe? You might even want your hands sort of out by the side, balancing. Stay there. Stay there. Keep the weight focused through those feet, both feet. Keep thinking about your upper body. It's lengthening. It's squeeze your bum cheeks together a bit. How are those ankles? Really wobbling, aren't they? Good. That's great. That is really good. That's really, really good for our balance. All right, you can put your weight back on the back leg if you like as you unravel that foot. Come back to a standing position. Give everything a wiggle through again. All right, now we need to do the other leg. So hold on if you need to. All right, put the weight on that standing leg. I know it's hard when it goes through the hip there. Bring that outside leg, heel in front of the toe. All right, and then let's think about our weight. So before you let go, think about your weight so it travels. That's it, good. So it's through both feet. Yeah, because it's naturally on the back foot, probably for most of us. All right, now, so it's evenly through both feet. So now let's think up tall in the hip flexors. That's these muscles here in the front of the hips. So lengthen, pulling through our tummy, lift the chest, shoulders back and down. Then if you want to think about letting go of your support, you can. You can maybe just hover those hands, or you might even find that you want to lift them out altogether. See how you're feeling in the shoulders. But as you move your arms, you'll find that your feet, naturally, your weight, doesn't it, moves through those feet. So that's fine. That's completely fine. It's really good for us. It's really good for our balance mechanisms all through the body into our brain. Well done. And also brilliant strength for our ankles, which is what we need to keep our feet firmly on the floor. All right, good. Very nice. You can move your weight into the back foot there, and you can unravel your foot and come back into that sort of good standing position. Give everything a wiggle out. All right, now onto one leg now again. Oh yeah, so I wanted to work this muscle here again in your outer thigh. So have a look at this. We're going to do step. We're going to bring your foot in to see if you can come to like a really small base, and then I want you to take the leg out to the side. All right, so let's try that again. So step over there, bring that foot in. All right, and then you take it out to the side. Okay? Right, so let's go again. So we're going to go step, together, lift, together. All right, so take a step wide, bring that foot in to meet it. So you've got that narrow base there, and then you're going to take the leg out, so even narrower. Good, great. So side stepping is good for our balance. There, and then you lift, come in. You step, together, lift, come in. Well done, go step, together. Good. Lift, excellent, come in. So now keep going with this. I want you to look forwards and keep those hips and shoulders lovely and square. Just see what you can do in terms of that leg lift. Can you feel it in your outer thigh? Oh, I know I can. So it is really, really good for our hips to do this exercise. It's really good to keep the strength in your hip bones as well. Keep them lovely and strong. Good. Yes, excellent. Looking great. Step together, great. All right, now then, I think this is the last one now on this side. So it's step, yes, in, good, and there. Brilliant, brilliant. All right, now have a breather. Give our legs a bit of a wiggle, or if you want to march through, you can. Okay, so we're moving now into another balancing exercise, and it's going to be on 2 feet. We are going to really narrow our base here. So, so we're going to get onto both feet hip width apart, maybe even slightly narrower, even narrower base because we're going to come up onto our toes. All right, and then you're going to slowly bring those heels back down. Okay, so let's do that again. Ready? We come up onto toes, then down onto full base. And again, we come up, lift, and down really slowly. And again, so you've got power up there. So feel the strength in the calves that's needed. Now, lower down slowly, strengthen the calves and really good balance. Well done. And again, so you go lift up, good, and lower down slowly. Now, think about our posture as well. Your hips, lovely and square. Are your shoulders above those hips? I'm keeping going. And then slowly lower down. And let's do 3 more. Ready? So shoulders back and down. Hold something if you need to. Up onto those toes. And lower down slowly. Well done. Up onto those toes. Very good. And lower down slowly. Now one more time. Come right onto that big toe joint if you can. Keep pulling in through the tummy. Keep the shoulders back and down. This is a really good one to practice when you're at the sink, because the sink's a good height to hold on to. Oh, and give everything a wiggle. What did I? Oh, yeah. Forward lunges are next, all right? And we're going to do slow, challenging our balance forward lunge. So let's do either leg, all right? Sorry, let's do each leg. So now, let's feet hip width apart. I want you to lift one knee up, and then I want you to step forwards. Ready? So you're going to lunge forwards. Ready? Go. Lunge. Now, stand up and bring it back in. Now, I want you to try the other leg. Ready? So weight on the other leg. Lift that knee. So a fairly slow lift if you can. Now, ready, steady, and lunge. Good. And then I want you to come back to the middle. Ready to the other side. So it's lift the knee. Good. So see if you can get that knee lifted, and then I want you to lunge. Ready? There. Good. And then I want you to come back, oops, to the middle. Excellent. Again, ready? We go lift the knee and step. Great. And then I want you to come up, bring that leg back in. Ready? And again, lift the knee and lunge. Good. And then you lift the knee and come back. Right, 2 more. Ready? So you come up with the knee first, hard on your balance, right? And then you step. Good. And then you come on back. Good. And then the other side. Ready? So lift the knee and step. Great. And then you lift the knee and you come back. Woo, that was a challenge. Give everything a bit of a wiggle again. You can march if you'd prefer, whatever you need to do here to get ourselves ready for toe raises. All right, so hold something to start with for this one. Bottom underneath you, chest lifted, lift the toes, put the toes down. Again, lift the toes, put the toes down. Well done. You lift the toes, put the toes down. Now you can have a go at not holding on, but it is much harder, and you may find that your toes don't lift quite so far. But just see how you feel. You know, you can practice. You've got your support there if you need it, and pop it down. And do that again. Ready? We go lift and put it down. Well done. And lift. Good. And put it down. Excellent. Right, let's do 3 more. Ready? Lift. Now try not to push your bum back. So if you can balance on that really narrow base, pop them down. 2 more. Lift. Good. And lower. Excellent. Now one more time. Ready? Lift. Excellent. And lower. Well done. And give our legs a bit of a wiggle out. Okay, right. One more standing strength and balancy one. This is moving squats. So let me show you. Have a look, have a look, have a look. We're going to go squat, keep in the squat, step, step, and then stand. All right, so we're going to do it slightly slower than that. And if you want to hold on, absolutely fine. So first of all, feet hip width apart. Lift tall, shoulders back and down. Now, go into your squat, just like you did at the beginning, nice and dynamically. Right, stay there. Right, keep your chest lifted. I want you to step out. It may not be that wide. Step in. Are you still in that squat? Then step back to the start position and stand. Great. And we're just going to do 3 more. Ready? So we're going to go down. Step. Step. And then stand. Excellent. 2 more. Ready? Bend. Great. Now step. Come on in. Good. Step. Come on in. And then stand. Excellent. 1 more time. Ready? So down you go into that squat. Push your bum back. Weight on the heels. Step wide. Then bring that leg in to meet it. Good. Then step wide again. Bring that leg in to meet it. And stand up. And my goodness me, give your legs a wiggle. Excellent. All right. Now then, 1 more exercise before we stretch. So don't disappear yet, because this one is box balance on hands and knees. So if you can go down onto hands and knees, it's the box balance where you take 1 leg out, 1 arm out. All right, so look, if you don't want to go on the floor, you stay standing and you have a slight forward lean. You take 1 leg out and 1 arm out. All right, so if you don't want to go on the floor, that's absolutely fine. If you're coming onto the floor, let's do it now. You're going to step forward with your strong leg if you haven't already. Down you go. Hold support when necessary. Onto those knees and then coming down onto your hands and knees. Are we ready? Steady. 1 leg out, 1 arm out. Lift the leg and then lift the arm. So now, wherever you are, see if you can pull in through that tummy. Keep the hips lovely and square and really lengthen out. I haven't got enough room to really lengthen my arm, but you get the idea. All right, then you can put the hand down, you can put the leg down and come back onto hands and knees. All right, now then, let's change sides. Ready? So we're only going to do this 1 more time. Ready? So we take the leg out, you take the arm out. So still stay on 4 points, then go to 3 points, then go to 2 points. All right, so when you're here, think hips square. Think pulling through that tummy. Long neck, look forwards and down. You're doing brilliantly, I'm sure. And if you're standing, it's just as challenging on our balance, isn't it? Just that you're working across gravity rather than against it. All right, then you go hand down, leg down, whatever it is. Come back onto those 4 points. And we're going to stand up now. So come on through to grab your support. Take that leg in front of you. And then I want you to stand up, ready? So use that support if you need it. And up you come. All right, brilliant, good. So I've got a bit longer to stretch here at the end. So that's what I wanted today, just because we need to just really focus in on our stretches as well, because it helps with our posture and it helps with balance as well. All right, so let's go. Arms out wide, feet lovely and wide. Let's put 1 hand. I'm going to put my left hand on my hip or my leg, right hand up to the ceiling. Now then, I want you to lift up really tall, then lean over towards the hand that's on the hip or the thigh. Now, don't hold your breath and feel how you're lengthening right through the side of the body. All right, try not to hold your breath. Don't worry about how far you're going. Just think about the length in your arm and through to your hip. Then you can come back to the middle and relax that down. And then I want you to change sides. Ready? So it's arm up to the ceiling. Good. Now, can you lengthen a bit more? So can you come up out of the rib cage? Yes, good. And then lean over. Now, try and keep a straight arm. Just for this time, I know sometimes it's bent and that's lovely, but just for this one, try and keep it straight and think about the length that comes from that back of the palm down through the shoulder, down through the waist and into the hip. Just to think about the length there. Now, you may not be leaned over as far as me. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Just think about the length and just try and see how much you can get. Come back to the middle. Relax that down. Give your shoulders another sort of dynamic roll and wiggle. Okay, good. Let's do another one for our upper body. Put hands on your hips or on your sort of back of your hips there. All right, now we're to squeeze the shoulder blades together and lift the chest up. All right, so I want you to really feel that stretch in the chest. Now, what you could do to increase the stretch, if you want, is interlace the fingers, if that feels all right, and then pull them back and down. All right, so you see. So just see how you feel, and maybe that your fingers don't want to interlace. If they don't worry about it. Keep them on your hip, on your top of the bottom there. All right. Lovely. This is so good for our posture. Brilliant stuff. And relax and give those shoulders another roll. Right, let's move down into our legs now. So we'll do hamstrings. So feet hip width apart, step one leg in front. All right, now I want you to bend that one leg like you're coming down into a squat. Push the bottom back and lengthen through that hamstring. Okay, so see if you can tilt your hips up to the ceiling and really get that length in the hamstring there. Well then, because this one is really good for getting down towards our feet, down towards laces and socks and shoes and things. And then up you come and bring that leg in. Then I want you to change sides, all right? So you lengthen the other leg, then you bend the thigh, tilt the hips up towards the ceiling. Rest on that bent leg and really feel that stretch hamstring. All right, we're nearly done. We're going to do 2 more stretches, okay? So try and stay with me just for the last 2, because otherwise I'll feel bad if you've gone without stretching. All right, so up you come. Oh, that felt good, didn't it? So let's take our legs wide again. Let's put right hand onto right shoulder and then push your elbow up and let the hand just creep down in between the shoulder blades. Chin level with the floor. Well done. Good. And giving our tricep a good stretch. Now I'm pushing from the front. You might pull from there. Okay, so just do what suits you and try and keep that lovely upright chest. Good. Relax and let's change sides. All right, so hand on shoulder, elbow goes up and it just goes down as far as you can in between those shoulder blades. Chin level with the floor. Think really lifted through that chest and all through the shoulder girdle. Yeah, good. Brilliant. All right, well done, everybody. Well done. Relax that down. We've got 1 more stretch and it's for your calves. So you can take hold of a support if you like. Take one leg back, press that heel down into the floor, knee over that ankle. Well done. Hope this is all right for you this morning. It was slightly different, wasn't it? So we didn't kind of do too much huff and puff, but it was just a bit more of a challenge on the balance and the strength. So bring that leg in and then change sides. I hope that was all right. You can let me know. I don't mind if you say no, Sarah, it's rubbish. Tell me, because it's your workout, all right? And I want you to be happy. So press your heel down, give that calf a lovely good stretch, because this is really good for our walking stride. And thank you so much for joining me. I hope it was still useful for you. I love being able to do this on a Monday morning from my garage in Oxford. All right, let's give ourselves a lovely sort of round of applause. And it's time for a cup of tea, cup of coffee, biscuits, maybe a drink of water because that's good for us, some fruit. All right, wonderful stuff. Thank you ever so much, everybody. I'll see you next week. I'll record it for next week, but there will be one on Bank Holiday Monday. All right, so I'll see you soon. Oh, all good. Thank you, Susan Ward. All right, lovelies. Cheerio, everybody. See you soon. Well done. Bye.